I also, you know, he's a product of his environment. He's a survivor of the First World War, and that was the kind of, you know, I think for all of us, that was the beauty of what Steve kind of did, was he gave us a plethora of information about how normal people kind of coped and navigated their way through that whole experience. You know, there was lots of literature, there was lots of photographs. He gave me a beautiful book about London at the time. And we just talked about it, and we just, I think what we all wanted to do, and our, you know, our job, our obligation was to try and be as truthful as possible, play our parts and the characters within the story through this young boy's eyes, you know what I mean? And to show the both extremes of war, you know, the vulgarity and the kind of depravity we go through as human beings, as a society, but yet in the same respect, you know, what Sergio just said, that coming together, and women being the strong force behind it. And I just think the sequence that we're involved in when we go in and after the Café de Paris has been bombed, you know, to me that was, because you're working on your story that you're involved in, so I never saw it until I saw it, how beautiful that whole sequence was. Yeah, but then in the same respect, that's disgusting, because you have people of high society sitting there drinking champagne and eating foie gras. It's like, you know, there's daffodils growing outside, when yet there's people dying and there's bombs going off and everything. So to show that extreme, I think that's just as disgusting as my people trying to survive taking the jewellery off the dead. You know, there's a fine balance, and I think that's what Steve's done beautifully. As a kid, I'm used to watching these wonderful black and white films with me nana about, oh, cold blimey, governor, let's push through the wall. You know what I mean? And that kind of, well, I say, Sean, you drop down and give me 20. That kind of bullshit. We were brought up watching those films, and they were beautiful films. But I've never seen this vision that Steve brought to the screen. I've never seen it from this perspective, which is much more of a kaleidoscope.